Alright guys, I don't know how well you can hear me because it is super loud in here right now. I got the air conditioning pumping, I got the engine going here. Like every once in a while the fan turns on to cool it down, I guess, and it gets kind of loud. It just happened to do it just as I hit the button here. So, I am on my way to an undisclosed location for a night out at a campground. I got the RV back, obviously. The catalytic converter is fixed, thank God. The total was only like, I don't know, 665 bucks, and I have a $500 deductible, so it really wasn't even worth turning into the insurance, but I had no idea. You know, I thought it was going to be like $1,200 to $2,000 or something. So anyways, this morning is when I got up early and I washed the whole RV. This thing is sparkly white and clean. I had some other things to take care of. I ran out and did that, and then when I got back, I still had to pack up the RV and get everything ready. Because even going for one night, you still have to have certain things. I had to go get ice, I had to go get some food, which, by the way, I am not watching my carbs tonight. I am just way too tired and exhausted to even mess with it. Yeah, there's that fan again, guys. It's so loud. So, all right, let me get out here, and then we'll talk again. Okay, guys, I am here. I am all set up. It was way too chaotic in this tired, exhausted brain of mine to film anything while I was setting up. I really needed to pay attention. That was the whole idea of this whole trip, coming down here just for one night, so I could get used to, or go through the process at least, you know, plugging into the electricity, dumping my tanks and hooking up to that, hooking up the water, using my water pressure regulator, getting the whole rig set up, the jacks down, the slides out, just everything, guys. It is now 8 o'clock p.m. This is the view out my window here. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, look at that. You can see there's a lot of empty spaces down there. So I'm pretty secluded back here with woods all around me. I do have some neighbors right directly next door, but they're not bothering me at all. Without showing their faces, this is what I can see right here. They're sitting out there playing dominoes right now. But yeah, everything is hooked up good. Let me show you how it looks like in the rig here. I have all the blinds open right now because it's still a little bit light outside. We got probably about another half an hour of light. But I can turn this on, and that brightens it up in here. As you can see, I brought stuff to work on here. That's a DVD in there right now. I thought it was Netflix, but I don't have my hotspot set up yet, but that will be set up in a little bit. I love my rug right there that could feed a small village for a week. I got my fan going here to kind of blow around the air, get it cooled down a little bit better. Then back here in the bedroom, I got this all set up. We got Honey, I Shrunk the Kids on this TV, just for the heck of it, to make it feel like home. And then we got the bed all set up here with the little lights on back there. So, oh, we got the bathroom all set up here too. Let me turn on the light. I don't know if I've showed you guys this yet or not, but I got all my new towels here. I got some baskets to go up here, and I actually had to zip tie these so the baskets won't roll around when I'm driving. I got Kill the Stink, and I got Kill the Pre-Stink. Poopery. I think I got 4 bottles of that in there. But yeah, the bathroom's looking pretty good. We got a rug here, an orange trash can over there, matching rug right here. Turn on the light. Yep, there we go. And now I do still have stuff in the shower here. I forgot to take it out at home, but I do want to try that shower out tonight. And that's something else. I need to read in my manual about this, because I do not have the hot water turned on at all. I mean, I'm hooked up to the water here at the park, but like, I don't have this hot water heater switch flipped to on. I don't have my propane on. However, my water is hot and cold. Now, the thing about that is, this model of an RV, when you drive it, hold on, let me turn off the light here. Helps it to cool down a little bit quicker in here and a little bit easier on my eyes because I've kind of had a headache today. But when you drive this RV, the heat from the engine, the way this is built, will heat up the water. So if you're driving for a long time and then you get where you're going and you want to take a hot shower, you have hot water because just the action of driving heated up the water. So I think that's what what was going on there, because I haven't tried the water heater myself yet. So let me take you outside here quick and show you what it looks like before it gets dark. So there's the rest of the park down that way, and like I said, there's a whole bunch of empty spaces here, which is really cool. You know, it gives me a lot of privacy back here. But you can see that we're surrounded by all these trees. I love that. There's another part of the park. When I first pulled in, there's like section 1, 2, and 3, and I'm actually in 5. Section 1, 2, 3, and 4 are like just packed with campers. And there's no trees around. I mean, there's some trees around, but it's more like, you know, there's no privacy. It's just packed. I'm glad I'm not over there. But yeah, here, this is really awesome here. If I had my car with me, I could park it right here. So here's the rig, all cleaned and scrubbed down. I'm exhausted, but it was well worth it. This is all the woods around me, guys. Look at this. Totally awesome. I love it. We got a picnic table here if I wanted to put out my awning. Now, I could put out the awning. I actually have an outdoor carpet to put right here as well, but I'm only here for one night, so I'm not going to mess with that. I'm tired enough as it is. I don't want to make more for myself to clean up. But basically, I could put that out. I could put the picnic table on it. I could bring out the awning. I could put my chair out here and just kick back. We also have a fire pit over here. This is pretty cool. This has got a grate if you want to make like hot dogs and hamburgers. And that's what it looks like from the back of the lot. And I have all the way over to here. So that is pretty cool. Alright guys, yeah, so there's my site right there. All hooked up and ready for the night. Trying not to get the neighbors in the shot here, but now we do have a night light out here, whatever you call it, like a street light kind of. And I was just asking the neighbors if they have seen any deer out here at night, and they said no, not yet. So I just might come out here tonight and take a little walk around, see if we can find any. It's pretty warm out here tonight still. but I got the air pumping inside, so yeah, look at that. That looks pretty nice down there, man. Look at all these empty spaces. Pretty cool. Yeah, that other part of the park, man, just packed. The people were on top each other, man. That's pretty cool. Look at that. I'm one of the only 2 people in the back here. That is totally awesome. I love that. Alright, let's just take a little walk down here and see how it looks down here. I don't want to be bugging anybody who's camping, but there's a couple of little, I think it must be bathrooms or something down here, showers maybe. I just want to see what it is. Yeah, this is so nice and quiet out here. Look at this. Look at how much space between these sites, too. That is pretty awesome. I'm blown away that there's not more people back here. Unless the people up in the front are like, are seasonal campers or something. You know, maybe they're there for months and months at a time. And maybe they save this back end for just people who are coming out for, you know, the weekend or a couple days or something. I don't know. Look at that. All that privacy. That is so cool. Look at those trees. I love that. I so wish I had more than one night here, but you know what? It was just to come out here and go through the process, and I got a whole lifetime ahead of me with stuff like this. So yeah, we got a little bathroom here, men's and women's bathroom. I'm not going to go in, so I don't know if there's actually showers in there. Probably. Little pavilion back here. Shelter, it says, by reservation only. And then we got a little playground back here. So that's pretty cool. Utility room, maybe that's to do laundry and stuff. Or not. I tried the door and it was locked. So it must just be, you know, for park maintenance or something. But I'm gonna go on back up here to the RV. Ooh, almost tripped over my Walmart flip-flops. No, I'm not kidding, guys. One more look at all the trees here, guys. That is just so cool. And my own little... There I go, tripping over my Walmart sandals again. The heck? I don't even do that unless I'm filming. Anyways, my own little cul-de-sac back here. Guys, look at this thing crawling down here. What the heck? That thing's at least 3 inches long, if not 4. I hope it's the only one. I hope there's not like a whole bunch of these things starting to come after me. Whoa, there's a little one right there. Holy crap. Well, there's 2 little ones. 3. Oh my gosh. Okay. I mean, I am out in nature here, so I guess that's to be expected. Okay, guys, the morning after. Man, I hope one of these things don't crawl up my leg over here. I see a 4-inch worm crawling up my leg. I'm going to scream like a little girl. Okay, so anyways, that was so awesome staying here last night. Strange noises for a little bit, which, I mean, not necessarily scary noises, you know, just strange noises that I'm not used to. So it's like I'd be laying in bed and I'd start to drift off and I'm like, you know, and just hear these weird noises. The neighbors have dogs, but I never heard them barking. I mean, I guess I did hear them barking a couple times, and it just like echoed through the whole place here, but it was okay, and it wasn't bothersome at all whatsoever. So that was cool. Seemed to be like a really, really long night, which was okay. I think we went to bed about 12 or something like that. I was just so exhausted. I tried to stay up and edit some videos, and I was just so tired. So I went into bed. And I tossed and turned for a while, just because I'm just not used to this bed yet. Plus, every time I would get to sleep, the air would kick on in the bedroom there, and it's really loud. So what I ended up having to do was turn up the thermostat so that it wouldn't kick on so often. And I turned down the thermostat in the living room. That way the one in the living room would kick on, and I wouldn't hear it in the bedroom, but it would still cool down enough where it would cool down into the bedroom as well. So that seemed to work really good. It kept it quiet in the bedroom, and let me tell you, it was nice and quiet out here. Unbelievable. I mean, dead silence. So that was really cool. I watched some TV last night. I messed around on the internet. I have my Nighthawk router from Nomad Internet, and let me tell you, it is awesome. I mean, you guys saw, I'm surrounded with trees out here. I had Netflix going, my phone, and the internet, and there was never any kind of interruption. It was awesome. So happy with that. So, yeah, I'm just waking up this morning. I was messing around with the shower a little bit this morning, the hot water heater. And you push this button, and there's a little light that says pilot light is out. And that light comes on for a second, then it goes out, which means that the pilot light should be on. Light's not supposed to come back on again, and it would come on. And then it would go out again, and then it would come back on. So that's something I'm going to have to figure out. I don't know. I'll just have to do some research on the internet, because the manual that I have is just so bland, and like it just barely gives you any information. I mean, it doesn't really say, it doesn't say you have to turn on the propane, but you know, when I'm thinking about it, if there's supposed to be a pilot light, then you must have to have the propane on. It really does not delve into anything more other than that. So anyways, though, I had a question this morning here that I believe that I've answered a couple times, but I'm going to answer it again right now anyway, because it's one that I get a lot. And okay, so there's a couple of them here actually. And one of them says, if you move into Goliath full time, before you hit the road for good, will you be taking up residence at the location we've seen in the transformation, upgrading, and restoring videos? And the answer to that is no. I've already left that location and I will not be going back. And secondly, will you be towing the Bee along so that you will have local transportation for shopping and exploring once Goliath is parked and set up, either at a campground or boondocking? Yes, I will be towing the Bee. A lot of people have asked me that. I think that the Bee is definitely a staple on this channel and my other channel, and it's something that people look forward to seeing. I don't have any plans on getting rid of the Bee anytime soon. I plan on doing a lot of boondocking, off-road, basically. And so once I start doing that, if by any chance it proves that the Bee is just not going to work under those conditions, then I will definitely be trading it in and getting something else. But, I mean, for right now, yeah, I'm definitely going to be towing. Now, for a little while yet, until I am 100% full-time, I may not be towing him along. I may just travel in the RV itself without towing it and just stop at my locations that I'm going to be filming. That would just make a whole lot more sense. But yes, when I do go full-time, I will definitely be towing the Bee along. So that's going to be something, that's going to be a learning experience. I barely have ever even pulled a wagon walking down the street, let alone towed a car behind an RV. So, let me see if there's more to the question here. It says see more. Let's see. I hope you will feature that in a future video in terms of what that entails as far as some sort of hitch or trailer. What do you expect that will do to your gas mileage? Okay, so what it entails as far as a hitch or a trailer, I already have it in the works to have a tow plate installed on the Bee, and I'm going to be using just, I'm going to be flat towing. So basically all four wheels of the Bee will be on the ground, just being pulled right behind the RV. I'm nervous about that, only because, like, I have a really weird phobia, well, of things like that, of, like, cables and chains and ropes that are connected to other things and have to pull. Even, I tried to watch the movie Jaws 2 the other day, and I forgot how much of that stuff is in that movie. I mean, there's people, like, water skiing and stuff, and that freaks me out. I don't know why, I think it's because when I was a little kid, I was on a playground, with a friend of mine, and he was swinging really high on the swings, and when he got up there, he started spinning, and he was saying, "Twisty-doo," and you know how it violently untwists you, and all I could think of was his head's going to hit that bar, he's going to twist around that bar, and it never happened, thank God, but I think that's where I got that weird kind of phobia thing. So pulling the Bee behind the RV, I'm definitely going to have to get used to that, because that weird loose connection there, where to me, in my mind, I'm barreling down the highway and I can just see the Bee going, flying all around. So, anyways, yeah, so there's that. I think that pretty much answers that question. You guys have any other questions, though, feel free to ask me. I think I'm going to start cleaning things up here. I called the office just to see if tonight was open also here, so I could stay another night. But I really do have a lot of stuff to do at home anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and go home. And, at least I got to get out here and become one with nature. Just kind of, experience it a little bit and see what's in store for the future. And I'm more than excited. I cannot wait for this, guys. So, all right, that's it. That's the first trip in the RV, sort of. And you guys will be along for all of them. So, I'll see you later.